Okay, I'm seeing video. Let's see. Let's grab the link. And we get to do the fun part, sharing the stream link. Okay. Alright, just... Where is it? Streaming some more Death Mr. Junior. Alright. Streaming some more Death Junior. I wonder if anyone's there in chat yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. No sound. Oh, well, it's going up just be. Just getting things set up right now. I don't know if you can't hear the game audio or not. If so, I'll go ahead and raise the gain on it in OBS. I'm just still sharing around the stream link some more. Can you hear me, by the way? Okay, I can hear you, but not the game. Okay, I'll go ahead and raise the gain on it then. I mean, the decibel count. I had it at -12, so I'll just go ahead and raise it up to -9. Oh, I might not be as talkative as I have a special guest. Oh, okay. Your cat, Gremlin, okay. Also, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but there might be a difference in my mic quality since I got a new microphone. Yes, I got a Logitech Yeti Orb the other day. So I don't know if it sounds any different while I'm doing a stream right now. I tried it out recording for some tried out some recording tests in Audacity, and it does sound a little clearer than the Heyday microphone that I've been using for like 3 or so years now. Hear you, but still not the game. Okay. Might be because the area that we're in has like low volume music to begin with. Oh, I know. Can you hear that? We did, right? Well, no, he's firing a gun, so I was wondering if you heard the gun noise. This machine gun thing is doing nothing? Okay, I'll go ahead and raise it up to -4 decibels? How's that? Maybe I should go ahead and raise up the gain first. There. I'm hearing 0 from the game. Okay, then how about I just set it to 0 decibels flat? I'll go ahead and also open up the stream on my phone. You don't even hear the music? I think I'm starting to hear the game. Fire the gun again. Just be you're grounded. So how does it sound now? Oh, I forgot they respawn. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Sounds pretty good to me, at least. Oh, hey, I don't have a name. I don't think I've seen you in chat in a hot minute. What's going on? We're going to be playing the second half of Death Jr. and hopefully finishing the game up. Sorry, I had to throw a cat out. Oh, okay. I almost forgot about that. Just be. I think I hear some sort of music. Actually, I think I've heard noises when you fired just now, very faint, though I could just turn my TV up. Yeah, I don't know what to do at this point for if you can't hear it. I think I should just go ahead and just get a move on already with the game. No, don't want to burn the oil. It's already like almost 10:20 my time, so yeah. Oh wait, I should also minimize the window that I have the stream chat in. Okay, let's get a move on. Let's go already. Can't say for long, but I wanted to say what's up, and I hope you're doing great, man. I've been doing alright. Hope things are going well for you. I don't have a name. Downtown, Big Trouble in Little Downtown. Oh boy. Oh wait, that's right. Was it? Okay. So this is Mario 64 Dead Edition? I wouldn't know, just be. Oh. You like this bull thing, and I just keep thinking the sign that says grip. What does that mean? Yeah, this is happening. What's going on, Reckless? Welcome to the stream. We are going to be playing the second half of Death Jr. and hopefully finishing the game up as well. You've never played Mario 64? Yes, I have. At the beginning of this area, there was a sign that says grip. I never... Oh! Oh, that one. I never really thought much about that. Oh, I knew what he... There. I always notice those funny details. Good point. I like set dressing that you would just know. that most would just not notice. It gives a reason to look around. I agree with you, Crispy. Grippy. Is this a PS2 game? Nope. This is a PSP game. One of the earliest titles that was actually announced for the PSP. Original IP. Ah, dang it. Oh. What was it that worked in this guy? Smokin'! This is a PSP game, isn't it? Yes, you are right, Crispy. You know what? One more try. So... Nope. Let's go. Ready? I love the PSP. Yeah, I loved it too, even though I didn't really grow up with that many titles on it. I think it was this, the Sonic Rivals duology Daxter, weirdly enough. Even though I never played a Jak and Daxter game before it. And, you know, Daxter is like a midquel between Jak and Daxter and Jak 2. So I kind of got, like, the opening to Jak 2 without any context. But it was fun. Yeah, Death Jr. has to carry on the fight since his father is enslaved to Mandy. No, actually, he doesn't want his dad to know about this. He's worried about getting grounded. Like, that's his main concern. Thank you. I don't know why I take my time scrolling through the wheel whenever I could just pull up the wheel itself. I don't know, I just prefer, you know, mashing left and right on the D-pad than, you know. Shut up! Jeez. Okay, they're dead. Those screams were getting annoying. I like my PSP even though I don't have many games for it. Yeah, same here. I also didn't have many games on my PSP, but I used to always download demos from the PlayStation Store. It was dope. I never actually got to download anything off the PlayStation Store for the PSP back then. I did with my Vita, though. I downloaded Mega Man Legends 1 and 2, and I think a Persona game? I don't really remember. I couldn't even, like, play the Vita much until it broke, because I got mine secondhand. I still need to find some place to get it fixed up, or, you know, find the right tools for it. I think I had like 10 to 20 PSP games, most of them either compilations or Metal Gear games. Well, that makes sense. I feel like Metal Gear did have like a pretty strong prevalence on the PlayStation Portable. Take that. And there were a lot of compilation games on the PSP now I think about it. It always makes me sad to see arcade games get destroyed. Let's hope these are all bootlegs. I would think maybe. I mean, they didn't look like any that I recognized. Or gambling games. I don't care if poker machines get broke. What if they're the Metal Gear Solid 3 pachinko game? Oh shoot. Oh, I forgot I had these. Even though I don't like using them. MGS3 Pachinko is an abomination and a symbol of Konami at its lowest. It gets broke. I won't disagree with you. The fact that they did switch over to Pachinko games as a focus is extremely disappointing as a consumer. Especially since we live in a region that doesn't really, you know, do pachinko. I mean, is there even, like, anything with pachinko over here in America? I had Transformers the movie, the game, Cars, Kingdom Hearts Birthplace Sleep, Liberty City Stories, and my cousin had Sonic Rivals, which I borrowed sometimes. Transformers the movie, the game. I have not seen that. What a name for a funeral home. Oh. Oh, man, I missed it. Combat in this game can be kind of difficult with the camera. I feel like that is the main complaint with this game, the camera. And there we go. Were you there with me and Duo when we watched Transformers the movie? No. I think I would remember seeing Transformers the movie. And, you know, the death of Optimus Prime again. Ooh, wait, the PSP game would be based on the live-action movie, wouldn't it? Yeah. I loved Transformers the movie, the game, LOL, and yes, it's based on the Bay movies. Oh yeah, that works out. Camera is the main complaint with a lot of PSP games from what I remember. Yeah, I can definitely see that with especially 3D titles. A camera that you can't control is never a good thing in my opinion. even if there is fixed camera angles, I would like a little bit of, you know, leeway. Well, then again, there was, like, no free camera in any of the Resident Evil games. Until, like, 4, I think. I gotta emulate it soon and see if it holds up. Definitely. It's always fun revisiting old titles and seeing how they hold up or don't in comparison to future releases, or, you know, just your current, like, interests with gaming. That was easy. Needed to use up a lot of my answers, though. Dang it, it was literally the next weapon in the wheel, and I didn't even think about checking. Almost everything melts in this game because of this. The flamethrower. Well, of course, it's a flamethrower. Okay. And... There we go. Oh shit. So my own PSP collection has AI Go, an import game, cool. Capcom Classics Collection Remix, Final Fantasy IV Collection, FF Tactics War of the Lions, Gradius Collection, King of Fighters Orichi Saga. Huh, never heard of it. What is... Oh, I forgot about you. I forgot about you. I knew there was something I was forgetting in this stage, and it was you. No. Mega Man Powered Up, and Maverick Hunter X, the 4 Metal Gear releases, Ridge Racer, Salamander Portable, an import and sequel to the Gradius Collection, Shadow of Destiny. Oh, I forgot this was where the oh, and this enemy sucks. Shadow of Destiny, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max, Ultimate Board Game Collection, Orochi Saga is a collection of the first 5 King of Fighter games. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Wait, are my weapons even... What? No. Oh. This boss sucks. Finally. That boss should not have to take that many lives to just defeat. I miss the PSP and DS era in general. I find games designed specifically for on-the-go play and being played over long periods of time or in short bursts fascinating. Yeah, I miss that time too. I love whenever they worked around like this game being on like a handheld, so a level design would complement that by either being short or, you know, expansive enough. But, you know, there would be like save points, plenty. I hate giant eyeballs, especially the giant eyeballs that cheat like mofos. Well, never expected to hear that from you. Anyways, where is it? I'm going to save on this one. Do I even have any upgrades that I can get from U2 right now? Seemingly's weapon he is searching for is terribly potent. We've done research indeed. It's promising. Well then, let me... let's see. Shotgun or freeze gun? Let's go shotgun. More damage, more fun. You know, it probably would have been better to save up for one of the other weapons. It's funny to hear that because I recall feeling a lot of PSP games had a problem of forgetting they were portable and being designed like console games. But I mostly played RPGs or more complicated games. Yeah, that feels right. Oh man. Oh. Oh. I fudged up that jump. Downtown moving up. Moving on up. I forgot I could do the reverse jump in this game. So me and Duo got together and watched the first live action... live-action Hobbit movie. Shockingly, I had fun with it. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Considering your hate for the Lord of the Rings live-action movies, I would have thought that, you know, that would have been prevalent in there too. So I finally got the chance to watch the second episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga dub. I gotta say, you killed it as Kaiba. Thanks, I had a lot of fun recording for Kaiba. It's like the first time where like I'm not really sure how to put it, but I feel like beside like this year whenever I tried doing recordings for you know, manga dubs and whatnot, it feels like that was the first time that, you know, I really like got into it. Probably because I hadn't done it much in this year to begin with, but also it just felt fun to do it again and, you know, see the product actually get released. Oh, oops. Oh, shoot. I do love, for some reason, one of the game's enemy types is spiders with the Jeff the Killer face. It is pretty funny. Anything here? I really need to stop doing that. Oh shoot. Ah, what a bunch of malarkey. Whoops. Yeah, I really enjoyed the energy that came from you and the Pharaoh's VA. Hopefully you can continue voicing him if he returns in the manga. I'll only seen the anime. That's to be seen if the manga dub does continue for the OG series. But I am supposed to be returning as to voice some other characters in another Yu-Gi-Oh series. Oh, I don't know. It was for a different like Yu-Gi-Oh project. I don't know if it is like actually like a whole series or whatnot. But I am supposed to be continuing on with some more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff in the future. And I'm honestly into it. I never actually thought as a kid that I would be into Yu-Gi-Oh. I wasn't all that into card games. I was more like into, you know, video games. I kind of thought card games were dumb back then. And then, you know, in high school I tried playing Magic the Gathering. I found it fun collecting the cards and, you know, trading them around with some friends here and there. And then, high school ended, and then it kind of just stopped there. But then, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like a digital game that you can play. Well, then again, you could also play Magic the Gathering Arena, but yeah, I don't know anyone who plays Magic. And it's been forever since I played Magic. Oh, right, it's the other way. And I'm trying to get around to dueling here and there, but like every time whenever I do duel, it's like whenever I'm like dead tired, so I can't even I can barely even focus on the duels. And because I voiced Kayaba, I kind of immediately went in and was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a Blue Eyes deck. And I wind up getting my goose cooked with the Blue Eyes deck. The Blue Eyes deck, from what I can tell, is one that is reliant on a good amount of luck, which I guess that makes sense why I'm not that good with it. I have terrible luck, honestly, but I do enjoy trying to learn it. I don't know, maybe I'll switch what I try playing with to a different kind of deck. Oh, shoot. Do these work on him? Oh, wow. Only one was needed. And all that ammo I was wasting. I never gave Magic a try. I used to wonder how it was so popular because I never met anyone who played it. I only knew 2 people in high school who played Magic the Gathering. We mainly just collected the cards and compared to what we had and traded a few here and there. My luck stat is at 1. Mine is negative 99. Oh no, I got myself stuck here while I melt and die. Oh, that was actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I tried Magic once. It's not much better than Yu-Gi-Oh! I like the artwork and as the card aesthetics, but that's it. I don't even know if we actually did play proper Magic the Gathering or not, or we were just guessing. I know that we were all confused about it. Okay. Oh, shoot. Nope. Go, go. Bird. There we go. And I ought to shield up. Oh, here it is. I still have my binder of my first MTG cards, but I only kept them because of nostalgia, and I think they're pretty. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's fun. It's fun looking at cards, even whenever you don't understand what they all say, because the word salad just confuses your brain. And also, it's just cool. Cards are cool. Oh. I got worried for a moment there. I do not remember the downtown and asylum areas of this game that well in comparison to the first half. Probably because as a kid I always got, like, absolutely destroyed by the second half of the game, which honestly isn't that difficult in comparison to the first half. Well, with the exception of the bosses, I feel. I just sucked at video games as a kid. I am not going to be able to reach that one up there. Unfortunate, I am just bad at timing. I wonder if I got that one in my Let's Play. I do not remember my LPs that well, in all honesty. But then again, it's been a while since I've done any videos on this channel in general. I've just been busy, and you know, I kind of wanted to shift my priorities to at least be able to focus a little bit more on them. I do want to come back to doing videos. Finish up my I will finish up my Let's Plays before starting anything new. I think my problem is that I just want to do so much at one time, but there's so much that I can do at once. So I swear I just saw DJ kill an Enderman. Like, wow. These monsters range from being somewhat right out of creepypastas to being something you'd find in Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, I can see that. With the shadow-looking demons looking like... What's his name from the first Luigi's Mansion? Boogmeyer, something like that? That looks like him. I don't remember how I know that. I think I might have seen like a Chuck Connery Let's Play from him, Luigi's Mansion, way back in the day. Oh, not these guys again. I've been wanting to make videos too, but life, yeah. I think I could squeeze in time for my streams, though. After all, I do spend I still do game in my own time. It's just that, you know, building up the motivation to record, you know, for Let's Plays is different from, you know, the motivation from live streaming or, you know, just playing games in your own time, I feel. Oh, this is a studio. I don't know why I just completely forgot about that little attention to detail, that this is like a filming studio. That reminds me, I still need to finish Mega Man Battle Network as well. At least the first game. I don't know if I will stream the rest of the games, since, you know, it's taken me so long to even just play the first one. There we go. No, don't turn around. Funny, because for a while I was having the opposite problem. I could only bring myself to play games that was for an audience. Sometimes playing with people around you helps out a bit, too, I find. Let's see. Yeah, I seem to be a B average student. I do love the irony of Death Jr.'s electric beam basically being a proton pack beam. Oh, I see it. It took me a while because it's been a while since I've seen any of those movies. After the last two. Oh, okay, I forgot we just go right into the boss like that. Jeez. Remember that cutscene? I remember there was like a website that I would go to for cheat codes, and like I saw it for the boss right here. And you know, I was playing it on my cousin's PSP at the time, and I was like, I freaked out about it. The cutscene scared me as a kid. Yeah, that's how much I sucked at this game. I had to use cheat codes to get to the later stages. Nope. No, I didn't want to grab it. Flame Demon? For a moment, I thought it was going to be a version of Final Chaos. Games can be spooky sometimes. Yeah, they sure as heck can. And before either of you ask, doing that, barely does a thing. In fact, I don't even see his health bar going down. Do y'all see it going down? Ah. No. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, hey. He activated himself. But that's not going to last long enough because of his long animations. It is, but like by tiny bits. Yeah, that sounds right. The machine guns seem to have done a small bit. So, and everything's just a small bit. Of course. They could have done a better job with the bosses in this game, I feel. Oh, gosh. Wait, he's right there. He's right there. Come on. No, that is not what I meant to use. No, I did not mean to grab that. No, move, move, move. Just the ammo just refills. Why isn't there hamsters here? I hate using them, but they're so useful. Almost. One more. One more. Oh, okay. He's dead now. Ooh. Well, that's not gonna be... That's not really important since ammo doesn't really carry on that far. Anyways, let's just end it. I was just saving a new file. Because we can. Yep, we still need a bit more. Ooh, that sounds like a useful upgrade. Need to save up a bit more for that one, though. Yeah, so we need to go down here now. Oh, there it is. The Asylum, Happy Trails Insanitarium. What a name! There we go. There we go. Never noticed it set that up there. Take it easy. Oh, did not realize I was electrocuting that rod right there. Dang it. Sorry I'm not very talkative right now. Just not very talkative in general. I kind of need someone else to start like a conversation first. That or it'll take me like a good while before I come up with a conversation topic. I would talk, but it seems like this game needs your concentration. Not really. It's just that this game is like a lot of enemies on screen at once. Doesn't really need focus, just, you know, just fire a bit, quite a bit, throw some hamsters. Oh. Oh, I guess he's dead. Yes, the Junior is here to introduce these creatures to their doom. Eternal. I'm not even surprised. I kind of knew that was coming. Okay. Every time whenever I would, after like a transition scene like that, my mind immediately goes to like, okay, let's reposition the camera, and then I always end up using the stick on the DualShock that I'm using. But this is a PSP game, so that doesn't work! Wild thing is that I actually got bored of Doom for a bit since last Thursday, actually, but this is making me want to jump back into it. Huh. You sure do love Doom. Oh. Ah. Am I going to... Nope. I mean, who doesn't love Doom? I don't. I was never really big on Doom. Come on. Oh, right. At least we're done. Actually, I've heard Doom Eternal is going through that phase where when it first came out, nobody would badmouth it. Now people are calling it flawed. Weird how that happens. I'm more into classic style Doom myself, but the recent stuff seems fun. I've just never been into Doom that much. Can I buy anything right now? I didn't read that text. Nope. Saving up for the C4s. So... The Asylum, Inner Madness, let's go. Let's go already! Oh, really? We're starting off like that. What a way to start off. So, how did you discover this game? One of my cousins owned it. I saw him play it, and then, kind of led to me playing it. It was like way back, like 07, I think? 07, 06, one of those. And I don't think it was the year that the game came out, not too sure. I would have been like 3 at the time, if it was back in 05. I feel like I had a better, like, way of speaking back then, even if I don't really remember, like, much from back then. I feel like I would have been able to speak by that point quite well. Well, at least decently well. I feel like if you played this game as a 3-year-old, it would mess you up. Well, then again, I played Halo around the same time. So I don't know what that says about me. What? Why didn't it let me hover? It's weird that sometimes it just, like, doesn't accept my inputs sometimes. I don't know if it's the emulator or the controller I'm using. Ah, come on. Why does the enemy have to move like that? Yeah, but Halo is all hopeful and uplifting. This has eyeball. Just be you have not played the rest of Halo 1. You have not seen the things that are like nightmare fuel for a child in that game. knew I messed up there. What the? What the? Okay, there, it fixed itself again. That is a lot of score. Yeah, this game seems like it control. I just suck at this game. I just suck at games in general. I'm tempted to buy a physical copy and see how it controls on a real PSP so I can confirm whether or not it's the emulator. And when I went to eBay, I found out there's a sequel. 2 sequels, for that matter. One for the Nintendo Wii and PSP called Death Jr. 2, Root of Evil, and the DS title being Death Jr. and the Science Fair of Doom. Oh, hey, thanks for pushing me into that. Oh, I guess that works. Just let them do their thing for a bit. What are those green things that fire out of DJ when he goes to the eyeball walls? Souls. It's the souls of the demons that he's been picking up. He needs them so that way he opens up the eyeball walls. Ouch. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that this is just how I felt about the game all this time, but the level design doesn't really work whenever it's in tight enclosed spaces. It works a lot better whenever it is like in open spaces. And the platforming isn't like great. It's not amazing. It's enjoyable, and how it works with DJ Scythe. It can be a lot of fun in certain areas whenever you're trying to like hop onto platforms like this, or using your wall jump and hovering onto platforms with his scythe. I don't get how that one works. He hook onto hooks with it as well. Yeah, so according to Wikipedia, the plot is DJ Code Chaos attempting to impress a girl. Yeah, that's about right. Anyways, I think we're on to the next boss now. We need to just save. We'll make a third save for this one. Oh gosh, I remember this one freaking me out too. Wait, he just gets plugged in. Electric Demon. Anyways, what are we supposed to do again? Let me think. Yeah, I do not remember this. Does this have anything to do with it? That is one thing I do not like about this game, that there is no indicator of, like, what to do on certain bosses. Or, a lot of the time. Is it weak to water? Can you go? I don't have anything with water, just be. There's nothing with water in this stage. Okay, now I remember. Now I remember. I remember now. Okay, I remember now. I remember now. You're supposed to clear up all the debris on the ground. And then you need to destroy those antennae. Dishes. They're dishes. Because he'll go back to them for more HP from them. Oh, right. I need to go up that way for that one. Supposed to be... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ah. Damn it. I always mess up these jumps right here. Well, I guess I just gotta fire at him from this now. Oh, wait. Oh, why did I forget about these being here? Man. Oh, man. Oh, one more life. Come on. Why don't you die already? There we go. How long has this stream been going on now that I think about it? About an hour and a half? Sounds right. Okay, we got 8, so... Yeah, let's just go ahead and get the Seafar hamsters. Hopefully this one doesn't blow your socks off. No, it does. Lieutenant Junior's collecting jigsaw pieces. That's a pretty rare thing for a guy to want. Where am I supposed to go now? Was it somewhere else here? I do not remember. Yeah, I get it. Haha. The joke. But they're supposed to be psyche pieces for, at least they were with the ones from the main areas, you know, in the first half of the game. Okay, so now Just do one last, like, hoorah at the level, you know, like a one that like combines elements from each of the stages that we've gone through. Which, now I think about it, should have been in the center of the museum. I don't know if it was clear from the opening cutscene of the game, but this does take place in a museum. Yeah, there it is. Moloch's Realm. Into the box. Psyche like the Greek goddess, or Psyche like the human psyche? The latter. Because, I mean, DJ's girl was named Pandora, and she likes opening boxes. I was thinking, like, Greek myth. Yeah, I get that. Mythology is on the mind in general because I finished watching Sword in the Stone, and that led me to discussing King Arthur with some people. Makes sense. I think. Okay. What does that say? Legend of the Blue Hot. Blue Hay? Everybody loves Tannic? Can't think of anyone who did hate Tannic. Oh, I forgot about that bad guy. Not the one I meant to target, but okay. Now I have to see if Legend of Blue Hawk isn't some sort of reference. I wouldn't be surprised if they were references up there. At least I think that's it, Blue Hawk. Could have said something else. I could probably say Tanya? Not too sure. Everyone loves Tamik. I actually thought it said Tammy 3, but who knows? Is clearly a reference to Everyone Loves Raymond? I would think so. Yeah, that's a fair point. Oh shoot, what am I doing? Oh no. Oh, why would you respawn me inside him? Well, that's not doing anything. Terry's coffee. Oh no! It's probably gone all cold now I think about it. Oh no, it's still relatively warm. I made a cup of coffee before starting. I prepared a few different drinks. I got a bottle of water. I got some brisk iced tea, strawberry watermelon, and decaf coffee. Was that one of the few times you lived up to your name? What does that mean? Wait. Yeah, what does that mean? I'm kind of lost on that one, just be. Oh, hey, what is going on, Aricus? Good to see you here. Right now, I'm streaming the second half of Death Jr. and hopefully finishing up the game tonight. You saying, oh, it's gotta be cold now. Felt so random. Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah, I guess that is one of the few times that I live up to my name. I wonder if I live up to the other half of my name. Probably not as much as random, but who knows. Aw, man. There we go. I'm not as familiar with the second half of this game, so I feel like I die a lot more on this side, this half of it than the first half. Although it feels a little more unforgiving than the first half is. Well, then again, the first half does have the mission where you save your house, and that is one of the worst missions in this game. I am not over that. That mission can kiss my ass. I mean, you sure do seem like a wide range. You seem to like a wide range of things, so you are a geek. I think I might be geekier, but you're probably close. Okay. Maybe I should concede geek then. So what's up with you guys? I just realized that we're like almost 2 hours into this stream, probably even more than that, and I haven't asked anyone how they've been doing. Me personally, I helped out with making some barbecue today for dinner. We had some chicken and beef fajitas with some sausage. That was really all that we did today. And then, you know, also Twitter browsing, but, you know, that goes with it. And also a bit of studying for school. That's it, really. I feel like we're about, like, I don't know, like a third of the way through this at this point. I really hope to get to play the sequels on the channel one day. I know I'm gonna have to go out of my way to look for a copy of the Wii version, and maybe another Wii remote if I want to see if I can get someone to play it along with me, but I'm not too sure on that one. I don't know if anyone nearby would want to help me out with that. And I think I can emulate Science Fair of Doom, since I do have a copy of it. I just know it's in the shed somewhere. Well, today I've mostly been watching movies, so not much has been happening on my end. Next weekend for me, it'll be go back to streaming Final Fantasy IV. Is that Final Fantasy IV or is that Final Fantasy VI? Because I know the numbering convention has been really confusing on the early titles before Final Fantasy VII. I saw another one of those guys right there. So the funny thing is that I can hear the music fine now, and wow, this area is a bit creepy, yeah. Oh, actual 4, okay. So it's on the NES still. Okay. It's pretty cool. Four was for the Super Nintendo? I thought 4 was on the NES. Am I getting them confused? Because... Or was, Wait, was there 4 Super Nintendo titles, or am I getting confused with them? Yeah, the confusion is 4 was renamed to 2 initially, but I still call it 4 because that's what it is. Oh, okay, okay. I think I get it. Probably not. I'm really confused right now. I wonder if anyone has been playing this game as of late, now I think about it. Besides me, obviously. It smells good here! Oh, right. I forgot he says that here. Like dead demon. I don't think I want to know what that smells like. Basically, NES had 3 Final Fantasy games, not counting spin-offs, and the SNES had 3 Final Fantasy games, again, not counting spin-offs. Okay. So, it was the same amount on both, in terms of main entries, okay. I always get that part confused. Actually, no, I think about it, the PS1 also had 3 main entry titles, too. Not counting spin-offs or remakes or old titles. Wow. Is that, like... That's a funny coincidence. And then whenever they hit, like, the new age of 3D, that was, you know, the PS2, they kind of just shat the bed with that. Oh, wait. No, they didn't, now I think about it. No, they haven't. It seems like they're consistent with that. There we go. Yeah, I only just realized how they seem to keep making only 3 titles for each generation. That is a funny coincidence. Do you think that is a coincidence, or is that something intentional? Technically gives them like 3 tries for each console generation to like get down a formula that they'll inevitably change, more than likely. Although the PS3 generation may be the first time they botched it since they made 13 and 14, but 13 itself was a trilogy. No! I knew I was forgetting something here too! Oh. Phew. What a ride. Okay, there we go. And then we will be entering the final boss. And one last report card. Seems like I am just overall a B student. B's get bachelors and C's get degrees. Wait, no. Is that how it goes? It's C's go to college and D's get degrees? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Let's just move on. So I looked at the Wii version of the Wii Death Jr. game, and good news is that while it seems to rarely come up on eBay, it isn't too expensive when it comes to it. Okay. I do remember looking it up on like other websites like eBay, and I think Mercari as well. I think I saw it go for like maybe like under like $20 or so. Sorry, just taking a big gulp of coffee right there. This box makes me think we have Skeletor at home. Yeah, I can see why. Okay, let's get things started off by doing a bit of damage from a distance like this, and that I'm destroying my cover. Why would I want to destroy my cover like that? Yeah, I'm seeing like 20 to 25 for copies with a manual. Okay, that's good because I like games coming in like as much as like with like everything intact as much as possible. Oh, what? Oh, I cannot hit those back. Okay. Amazing, none of these shots are hurting Pandora. Well, she is in his chest cavity. And I think the implication is that she's kind of just, like, in a state of, like, not being dead and alive. Okay. Let's just cut to the chase with this. Yeah, like literally the easiest way to cheese this boss fight is by just, opening in with the minigun. Is it the minigun? Oh no, chain gun, forgive me. gonna... What? Ah. What the? Hit him! No! There we go. Okay, good. I did it in one life. Okay, that's good. Whew. Great.
I found the key to defeating Moloch, the most powerful weapon in the world! Ah, crap.
It was great playing this game again after like 3 years. I don't know if how well I can be heard over the music that's playing right now. It's weird that this music is much louder than the rest of the music in the game. Oh, you can hear me fine? Let's see. Did DJ just have to take a inhaler? Yeah. It's cute. It's cute that the son of the Grim Reaper has to take an inhaler. Yeah, I was wondering if some of these names in the credits are a joke. They could be. I wouldn't be surprised since I know some people don't use their actual names or use pen names or whatever. Kelly DeForest. You mean like DeForest Kelly? The guy who played Dr. McCoy on Star Trek? Yep, I would not be surprised. Well, you know, there are names that could be coincidental like that. But then again, there is a... Oh wait, is that Kathy? Attendees at Comic-Con who gave us awesome feedback on the game and the comic, you rule. Thank goodness no hamsters were harmed in the production of the game. Every time whenever I play this game, I just always forget that there is a comic book for this series. Well, was a comic book line for the series. Gundam Tanaka is also thankful that no hamsters were harmed. Yeah, I can imagine that he would be. Senior view. Oh, there was a... Wait, no, that was for the Konami website. Mr. Soup, who is Mr. Soup? Well, it took 3 months with, well, then again, it was like, actually 2 streams of about, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours. But we're finally done with Death Jr. Now we can do other things. Like what? I don't know. I'm assuming and hoping that if I do get back into streaming, like, as I want to, maybe more Battle Network or something? Not too sure. I need to finish Battle Network 1, is what I'm saying. Yeah, that looks like a fun game. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Then again, I played it when it was still relatively new, you know, back in the day, so, you know, to me it was like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever. But nowadays, it's like, yeah, it's still pretty fun, but I can see where, you know, modern players would go like, this is really aged. But when you think about it, that doesn't really work, because the product isn't aging. What's aging is our own, like context for what is good and what is not. Our own expectations of, you know, what constitutes a good game is what's changing. I wouldn't mind coming back to this game again in a few years, but, you know, that's not gonna be for a good while. Maybe even, like, I could definitely see myself, like, playing this again yearly or something. But not to where, you know, it's going to consume my time. This game is a lot of fun, and the sequel is even more fun, from my recollection. But then again, I only ever played the one-player mode of the sequel, Root of Evil. And both versions of Root of Evil have multiplayer that can be played in real time. So I'm hoping... this isn't as promising anything, but if I do get a copy of Root of Evil, and another Wii remote, I can hopefully find someone that will be willing to play it with me. Not too sure about that. I don't know anyone who would be willing to do that nearby. I saw someone on eBay selling both games on the PSP together for like 35 bucks. Thinking of going for it. Oh, dude, it would be worth it, honestly. Then again, like, the PSP version of 2, from what you know, like, that's the version I grew up with, so, you know, I have a fondness for it, but I can definitely see why someone would say, like, the Wii version is better than the PSP version. Then again, I feel like that can be said for a lot of titles that, you know, got multi-releases like that. Then again, I am still wondering why it only came out on those two systems. I feel like, if anything, I think they should have, like, maybe put the series on, like, PS2 with some updates. After all, they did that with quite a few titles on the PS2 that, you know, were ported from the PSP. I know they did that with both of the Ratchet and Clank games that were on PSP, Size Matters and Secret Agent Clank, and they did that with Jak and Daxter: The Lost Frontier. And, dang, I'm drawing a blank now. Yeah, I never really agreed with the concept of games aging either. Thank you, I'm so glad to have finally met someone who actually agrees with that. Because everyone else that I've talked to about it, they either, like, don't really think too hard about it, or, you know, agree with me saying that, you know, not agreeing with the concept. Yeah, I remember being surprised when Silent Hill Origins and Shattered Memories both came to PS2. Oh yeah, that's completely right, I forgot those two were on the PSP and then got ported to the PS2. Oh wait, no, not Shattered Memories, not Shattered Memories. I don't think Shattered Memories was on the PSP, but I know it was a Wii title and a PS2 title. Which does surprise me, since, like, I do remember hearing that Shattered Memories is pretty reliant on, like, the Wii's, like, motion controls and functionalities. But Origins was a PSP title that became a PS2 title. And I kind of miss those days whenever, you know, we would get, like, upgrades or downgrades. Shattered Memories was on the PSP, actually, but it was a Wii game first. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I have never heard about it being a PSP title. But I kind of miss the days whenever we got, like, multiple versions of a game, just, you know, on different consoles. You know, it made feeling like getting a version of the game be unique, you know? Like, kind of like choosing a Pokemon to start with in a new generation, I feel. Maybe that's not a good, I don't know, analogy? But that's just how I always viewed it. And yeah, I recall being surprised because of how much it used the Wii's functionality. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's like nowadays when a game is ported, it's just the same game. Back in the day, a port could be radically different, yeah. There was like 3 different versions of Spider-Man 2 that came out back in the day. The console version, the PC version, and the Game Boy Advance version. Oh yeah, and the PSP version too. Or be unique enough to be worth looking at. Then you had cases where a port was a completely different game. Remember, like, Nicktoons Unite had like three radically different versions of the game. One of them was like a multiplayer beat 'em up on the console. One was like a 2D platforming game on the Game Boy Advance, and then one was a third-person platforming game on the Nintendo DS. Yeah, and wasn't the console version of Spider-Man 2 an open-world game? Yes, it was. One of the earliest superhero open-world games, if memory serves right. Is there music on the loading screen? Yeah, okay, so I can just... Nah, never mind. It's not good enough for background scenery. Did it before Batman. It's one of those games I remember sounding fun, but for some reason I never played. Yeah, I get that. Same thing happened with me in BioShock. For some reason I still haven't even played one entry in the series. And the same thing happened with me in Pokemon for a good while. We really do need to get back to playing Pokemon in the future. Well, then again, that was me with RPGs in general for a long time. Oops, I just knocked my earbud out of my ear. Because I don't like wearing headphones. I prefer earbuds. I got the BioShock trilogy on Switch, got a few hours into BioShock 1, then it kind of got bored. Oh, then I kind of got bored, okay. Not sure what to do now that we finished Death Jr. I kind of thought it would take a little longer, honestly. I need to finish Chrono Trigger and catch up with Duo, but just in general do more gaming and drawing. Yeah, I get that. Maybe I should just call it stream in a few minutes. I can't really think of anything else to do now that, you know, Death Jr. is finished. I do wish the game had a music menu though, so that way I can just cycle through the music. I've been very, like, iffy on Chrono Trigger for ever, I think. Not just because of art style. That is how I am kind of sometimes. Like, art style can put me off, but I don't have a problem with the art style. It's just the mechanics of the game kind of seem like... I don't know if I would be into this kind of thing or not. And that announcement makes me want to pull out my Genesis copy of Arrow the Acrobat and give it a run again this week. I've also been meaning to play Astro Boy and Mega Factor because I want to stream it again, but this time actually finish it. Noted. What do you mean about the mechanics of Chrono Trigger? And guess in general, I just mean, like, I'm not sure about the combat. I don't know what it is about the combat, it just doesn't like interest me. And time travel in general, I'm just not like the biggest fan of time travel when it's done in media unless it's explained like pretty well. Because it always leads to the possibility of paradoxes or stuff left unexplained. Or theoretical time loops that... I don't know, I hate time loop stories. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Maybe I'd like it if I gave it a shot, but I'm not too sure, honestly. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop this stream whenever... Let's see what it says on the stream. Let me see. We've been going for 2 hours and 21 minutes. So I'll go ahead and end it whenever we reach 30, if that's cool with y'all. Since I don't really think there is much left to do for this game. Besides, you know, just listen to the track. I mean, it is a good track, but you know, like, we kind of got other stuff to do. Honestly, Chrono Trigger seems to play with a lot, but it's not explicit about it. It's one of those where you kind of piece together stuff if you replay it, which the game expects you to do. I remember Duo thought the combat was a lot more complicated than it really was. Huh. Yes. Jeez. I can't really think of anything now. I'm really drawing a blank badly. But yeah, like, the game doesn't outright talk about time paradoxes or fixed loops like that. After playing it a lot, I understood some of that might be happening. Oh. Is there anything like the bootstrap paradox when I think about it? Weirdly, it incorporates that stuff without ever stopping and talking about time mechanics. Huh. So, like, you can still understand it even though the game doesn't explain it? Except for that one bit near the beginning. That was an empty cup. I have to look up what the bootstrap paradox is. If I'm remembering the description of the bootstrap paradox right, it's basically where, like, someone goes back in time to discover the origin of something, and they end up being the cause of it. I think one of the examples of the bootstrap paradox is, I know you're not gonna like this, but it's from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time at the windmill, where Link learns the Song of Storms. The guy in the windmill talks about how he heard the song from a kid 7 years ago. Link learns it, goes back in time, and plays it, and causes the incident that the guy was wound up about. Essentially creating a paradox where Link taught the guy that song, so that way Link in the future hears about it from him. I don't hate Ocarina of Time, especially not enough to hate mere mentions of it. I know I'm just joking around. I just know that Ocarina of Time isn't your favorite entry in the series. I don't expect it to be everyone's favorite entry. It's just that, I know you dislike a lot about Ocarina of Time, is what it is. Okay, let's see how we're doing on time. That's about like 2.5 minutes from now. So, if you got any like closing thoughts? That's one of the things Chrono Trigger's storyline. Well, I don't know if it strictly has a bootstrap paradox, but the way events play out, it's a case of it might be. Okay. Actually, let me go ahead and look that up, if I'm using the bootstrap paradox right. I could be explaining a completely different type of paradox right there. Oh no, yeah, that is it. Let's see. I was gonna read some Tolkien before going to bed. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fun. I think your description of the paradox was correct, yeah. Seems like it is. A paradox that has seemingly no, a piece of information that seemingly has no real origin. This was a lot of fun to do. It was great streaming this game again after, not playing it for a few years. It was also good getting footage, but that's for something else. Maybe, I don't know. It's good getting a feeling of this game again. Well, not really sure what else to say since we have like 30 seconds left. So have you even looked at the books I've sent? Yeah, I've looked at them. I just haven't read too much since I got a little busy with, stuff going on around the house and whatnot. I hope they're at least big, decent-looking paperweights or handrests. I promise I'll read them. I'm just not too sure, if I can actually, stream it. I don't know, how that would legally go, you know? I mean, I'm not making money off of these streams, but like, I don't know if I can legally do that and not, you know, get some kind of like consequence for that. Joe laughed a bit when I told him there was a part in the prologue of LOTR called On Pipeweed. Yeah, I can see why that is, like, huh? That is pretty funny. Well, anyway, it has now been 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours of 2 hours 31 minutes now. So I think that we're gonna call it here. No need to stream reading it if you don't feel up to it. I do feel up to it. It's just that, you know, like, I don't know if the you know, current copyright holders of Lord of the Rings would get on my ass for reading it. I don't know if I could legally do that, is what it is. But yeah, with all that said, thanks so much to you all for joining along in the stream. I know that it wasn't too many of y'all, but I am thankful for everyone who has been joining along for the streams of Death Jr. in general. Streaming and, you know, just viewing videos and of the Let's Plays. Just, you know, getting to, you know, share my opinions of these games as I play them with an audience has been fun. And I hope I get to do more of that in the future. I hope I get to do a bit more with, like, variety of what I do in the future as well. There are things that I want to do besides, you know, the very little that I do to begin with. But, yeah, it'll soon be time for all good duelists to go to bed. I guess so. Yeah. For what it's worth, there's apparently full audiobooks of Lord of the Rings on YouTube already. You know what, that's a fair point, I guess. I'll have to do a little bit more looking into it. Especially since these will technically be blind readings. If you think about it. But, oh, speaking of duelists, I need to get around to recording the lines for that also. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this second stream of Death Jr. And, you know, talking into the chat as y'all did. And I hope to catch y'all again in another stream, hopefully soon enough. Not too sure what I'll stream though. Maybe I'll just pick back up where I left off with Mega Man Battle Network. Or maybe I'll go ahead and, like... I've thought about doing this for a while, but I've thought about, like, recording for Let's Plays, but during live streams. And then editing those down into an episode for the Let's Play series. Not too sure, honestly, though, still. But, thank you so much for watching. This has been Random Geek, and that will be all. Till next time.